On January 6, 2017, members of the intelligence community briefed President-elect Trump on a joint assessment drafted and coordinated among the Central Intelligence Agency, FBI, National Security Agency, that concluded with high confidence that Russia had interfered in the election through a variety of means to assist Trump's candidacy and to harm Clinton's. A declassification version of the assessment was publicly released that same day. Between mid-January 2017 and early February 2017, 3 congressional committees, the House of Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence, and the Senate Judiciary Committee announced that they would conduct inquiries or had already conducted or already had been conducting inquiries into the Russia interference in the election. Then FBI Director James Comey later confirmed to Congress the existence of the FBI investigation into Russian interference that had begun before the election. On March 20th, 2017, in open session testimony before Comey stated, I have been authorized by the Department of Justice to confirm that the FBI, as a part of our counterintelligence mission, is investigating the Russian government's efforts to interfere in the 2016 election, and that includes investigating the nature of any links between individuals associated with the Trump campaign and the Russian government, and whether there was any coordination between the campaign and Russia's efforts. As with any counterintelligence investigation, this will include an assessment of whether any crimes were committed. The investigation continued under then Director Comey for the next 7 weeks until May 9th, 2017, when President Trump fired Comey as FBI Director, an action which is analyzed in Volume 2 of this report. On May 17, 2017, Acting Attorney General Rod Rosenstein appointed the special counsel and authorized him to conduct an investigation that Comey had confirmed in his congressional testimony, as well as matters arising directly from the investigation and any other matters within the scope of 28 CFR at 600-4 or point 4A, which generally covers efforts to interfere with or obstruct an investigation. President Trump reacted negatively to the special counsel's appointment. He told advisors that it was the end of his presidency, sought to have Attorney General Jeff Sessions recuse him from the Russian investigation, and to have special counsel removed, and engaged in efforts to curtail the special counsel's investigation and prevent the disclosure of evidence in it, to include through public and private contacts with potential witnesses. Those and related actions are described and analyzed in Volume 2 of this report. The special counsel's charging decision. In reaching the charging decision described in Volume 1 of this report, the office determined whether the conduct it found amounted to a violation of federal criminal law, chargeable under principles of federal prosecution. The standard is set forth in the Justice Manual, in which the conduct constitutes a crime. If so, whether admissible evidence would probably be sufficient to obtain and sustain a conviction. and whether prosecutors would serve a substantial federal interest that could not be adequately served by prosecution elsewhere or through non-criminal alternatives. Section 5 of the report provides detailed explanations of the office's charging decisions, which contain three main components. First, the office determined that Russia's two principal interferences operation in 2016 U.S. presidential election, the social media campaign, and the hacking and dumping operations violated U.S. criminal law. Many of the individuals and entities involved in the social media campaign have been charged and with participating in a conspiracy to defraud the United States by undermining through deceptive acts the work of federal agencies charged with regulating foreign influence in the United States elections, as well as related counts of identifying theft. Okay. Separately, Russia intelligence officers who carried out the hacking into the Democratic Party computers and the personal emails accounts of individuals affiliated with the Clinton campaign conspired to violate, among other federal laws, the federal computer intrusion statute that have been so charged. And then there's the didacted. It says harm to ongoing matter of privacy, personal privacy. Okay.